Welcome everybody. Today's class is a yin based class once more, where we're going to be opening up through the hips, through the shoulders, through the spine, you know the drill, all that really fun stuff. We're going to begin by lying down on our backs, so finding a nice quiet place to practice this in if you can. Just for the next 30 minutes you're just sinking into your body. Soles of the feet together, knees open wide, hands to stomach. Relaxing the shoulders, back and down. And just sinking deeply into the body here. Noticing where you're holding tension and how you can release. Taking this moment just to arrive, to ground, to be. And to really sink even deeper, to be more present, still. We're going to begin with 6 deep breaths, in and out through the nose. Beginning with an inhale, feel the hands expand on the stomach. And exhale, let it go. Breathing deep into the belly. Exhale. 4 more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last time. Breathing in. Breathing out. I did say it was your last time, but we do have 2 more. Inhale. Expand, exhale, release. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Gently blinking your eyes open, or you can keep them closed, drawing your knees back together. Placing your right ankle on top of your left knee. We've done this pose before. You can either place your hand onto your knee to push it out, or you can thread your hands through and grab hold of behind the thigh, keeping both feet flexed. If you feel open in the hips, you can go even deeper by bending your left knee more and grabbing hold of your left shin rather than your left thigh. Staying with that deep, slow breath that we've just moved into. Noticing just where your body is at, where your mind is at right now. Wherever your day has gone. Maybe it's been super hectic, super chill. Just notice how you're holding on to that through your body. And how can we learn just to release that and find presence rather than thinking about before or after this. Just be here now. Taking one more deep breath in. And exhale. Place the foot back down to the mat. And we change sides, both feet come down. Take a moment just to notice how that one hip feels. And we place the left ankle on top of the right knee. Either hand to knee, hand threads through, grabbing hold of behind the thigh or behind or in front of the shin. Maybe if that's super tight, you'll just release that. Fixing both feet, finding stillness. Noticing that the longer we hold this pose for, the deeper you're able to go. So the more the muscles are able to relax, you're able to soften. And feeling a deeper stretch. Taking one more deep breath in. And exhale. Place both feet down onto the mat. Super quick, but we're just going to hug the knees in towards the chest. And we're going to rock and roll up towards seated. Taking a moment just to notice how those hips feel. Before reaching the arms up towards the sky, rolling the shoulders back, grabbing hold of your right wrist with your left hand, reaching your fingertips up towards the sky, keeping your sit bones grounded down, and find a length through the right side of the body. Keep the chest lifted, eye gaze looks up. Inhale, bring it back. And exhale, hand to opposite hand. And we stretch over, feeling that stretch to the opposite side. Inhale, come all the way back. Place the hands onto the knees. We're going to make our way into tabletop position. Bringing the knees behind you. Spreading your fingers wide, flowing through your cat and cows. Always a little slower in that yin class. We're just really feeling into the body. Getting deep into those poses. Moving the spine in one more way. And bring it back to neutral. Keep the hips where they are, the knees where they are. We're going to walk the hands to the front of the mat, staying high onto the fingertips. Push the bum up towards the sky as you drop your chest down towards the mat, feeling this stretch the shoulders and the chest. Puppy pose. If that's a little too intense, just drop the hands down. You can even tuck the chin and look down as well. We want to find a curve in the spine. Bum up, chest down. Noticing the longer that you stay, the more release you're going to feel. Inhale, come all the way back up. Bring the hands underneath. Move the shoulders, move the hips. Take a big roll. And we're going to turn to the side of your mat this time. This is because we're going to come into knees open wide, and it's just a little uncomfortable if your knees aren't on the mat. You can even place something underneath your knees if it gets a little uncomfortable. We're going to be staying in this position for about 3 minutes. Coming into frog pose, so we're going to bring the knees as wide as you can. Sinking the hips down. Bringing the ankle in line with the knee, and the toes point out to the side, so they're parallel to the mat. Once you've found a position that you can stay in, come down onto the elbows. And as I said before, staying here for about 3 minutes. Breathing deep into the belly. And knowing that difference between pain and discomfort. Discomfort when you watch it, when you breathe with it, when you sink into it, it kind of goes away and you don't really feel it anymore. Pain is the opposite. Even when you're sitting with it and you're staying with it, it never goes away, and this is when we need to come out of it. Relax your shoulders, stay with your breath. Our bodies are so smart. When they think that we're in danger, when we think that we're going to injure ourselves, it's going to protect itself by squeezing all the muscles super tight. So it holds on really tightly. And you're telling the body that it's in pain, that it's injured, that it's in danger when you breathe super fast. When you also hold on to that stress, that tension in the upper body when you should feel it in the lower body. And you're never going to find as much flexibility, as much openness as you desire if you're going to hold on. So how we counteract that, how we move past that, is we're going to tell the body that it's okay to relax, that it's not in danger, that we want this to happen, And we just tell that through our thoughts. This is okay. I'm not in danger. I'm fine. We also tell it through the breath. That slow, deep breath, like, I'm fine. I'm feeling good. And lastly, through the relaxation that you feel throughout the body. So relax your shoulders. Notice if you're holding anything in your hips. Where can you relax and release there? You've got 5 more breaths. One more, inhale. And exhale. Pushing onto the hands as slowly as you can. Bringing your feet back together and then your knees back together. Coming just into a kneeling position. Knees together, thighs together, ankles together. Take a moment to close rather than feeling that opening. Placing the hands out in front of you, we're going to tuck the toes underneath us. Making sure that the ankles are together. We're going to grab hold of our toes and make sure they're all tucked under. And we're really going to feel this stretch through the soles of the feet. We're going to stay here for about a minute. For some people this feels totally normal and they're like, why are we in this position? But other people will feel this super deeply, just like I do. Telling your body it's okay. We never really stretch out through the bottom of the feet, but we walk around in them all day. They do so much for us, and we're just sending them a little bit of love right now. If you need to come out of it, please do. Three more deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Breathing in. And breathing out. Place the hands down onto the mat. Slowly untuck the feet. And tap it out. Sitting back onto your ankles once more. Staying here, and we're just going to stretch out through the top of the feet this time. You can stay here, or your hands can come behind you, leaning back slightly. Maybe if this feels okay, you can lift your knees slightly off the mat as well. Back up. You're going to meet me to lie down onto your stomach. Extending the legs behind you. bringing your elbows in line with your shoulders in line with your wrists. Spread your fingers wide, zip your legs together, push into the tops of the feet, and pull the elbows to the back of the mat. But they're not going to move, it's just that action of engaging as you pull the heart forward. Keep the core engaged, the glutes engaged, feeling this through the upper back. If you would like to go a little deeper, you may find extension through the arms. Keep a slight bend in the elbows. If this hurts at all in the lower back, I welcome you just to lower it down. Never pushing it, remember, just knowing that discomfort and pain. Shining the heart forward. Take one more breath, inhale. And exhale, stacking knuckles, arms, whatever they're called, and placing your forehead on top of your hands. Move your hips side to side just to release through your spine. And we're going to feel a stretch through the quad now. So extending out the left arm in front of you, dropping the left ear down onto the mat, bending the right knee and grabbing hold of the right foot with your right hand. You can engage all the muscles in your leg. You'll feel a deeper stretch through the front of your thigh. Keeping everything else super relaxed, but just feeling this gentle stretch through the quad. Closing down the eyes. Taking one more deep breath in. And exhale, slowly let the foot back down to the mat. And we change sides. Extending out the right arm in front of you, dropping the right ear down onto the mat, bending the left knee, grabbing hold of the left foot, and finding stillness. Just being really protective of your knee here. It's not pulling it all the way down, we're just letting gravity do the work for us. Inhale, look forward, placing the foot back down to the mat super gently. Then we're going to come into one final pose. We're going to thread the right arm underneath the left arm, so in line with the armpit. Then, staying here, you're going to extend out your opposite arm to the opposite side. Spreading your fingers wide and palms facing down. You can drop your chin down onto your arm. And we want the shoulders nearly in line with the elbows. And we want ourselves to be even, so we have a tendency to drop the bottom arm down, the shoulder down a little bit. We want to stay even. You can even tuck the toes and shimmy your way forward just to deepen the stretch of the shoulders. Knowing that the deeper you breathe, the more relaxation, the more benefits you are going to feel on so many levels. You're going to get more flexible, as I explained before. Your stress levels go down because we're breathing those slow, deep breaths. You're opening up the body. You're coming into the present moment. So all that good stuff. Taking 5 more deep breaths. One more inhale. And exhale. Extend the top arm forward, the bottom arm forward. Take a moment just to extend out the arms, drop the forehead down. Then we change sides, so we're going to thread the left arm underneath, the right arm on top, squaring off the shoulders, drop the chin down, palms facing down, maybe shimmy your way forward, whatever feels good for you right now. Taking 5 more deep breaths. And extending out the way that you came in. Super slow. Extend out the arms, drop the forehead down. And then making your way into your Shavasana, rolling over onto your back. Bringing the legs out in front of you. And knowing that if this hurts your lower back, if you feel a slight twinge in your lower back, you can bend the knees, and that just enables you to flatten out your spine. You can even bring your knees together, hands to stomach or hands to the outside of the body. Just feeling the entire body right now, noticing how it feels. Noticing how you feel. "30 minutes is all it takes to really sink into your body and just do something for yourself." Staying here as long as you need to, once again. Thanking yourself for coming to the practice today, and I thank you all for sharing it with me. Namaste.